All right, we're just pulled off the road here for a sec, so we've come up to a section of the trail that looks like it's got some decent rocks and some obstacles to go down. So, gonna just kind of scope it out, see what we're dealing with, make sure it's nothing too crazy, which I certainly don't expect. But it's always good sometimes just to take a look, especially if it's a downhill angle and you get partway down and you get stuck. We want to make sure we got some trees to winch against and a few different things. But from the most part, looks like we're good to go. All right, so we just took another stop here just to take a look at a section. So two things we're doing. We're trying to decide, obviously, for our own navigation through this obstacle, but also taking a look at it to see when we do the run with White Rock Dodge, just to see, is this obstacle something that a full size stock slash slightly more than stock pickup truck with four-wheel drive could make it down without any major issues. So we're just taking a look here, and we've got a few rocks in the middle, which are sunken, so those aren't really an issue. And kind of the main items to look at is this one here, and coming down the edge of that rock, we've got another couple of sharper little rocks here for tires. But again, I think a full-size truck came around wide, could work his way down across through here. The steps aren't overly large, so I think it should be good for the group. Obviously, it's up to each individual to make that assessment and see how comfortable they are. But with some spotting, shouldn't be too big a deal, especially going downhill. So let's give it a try. Whoa. recognize this off of videos. This is the Tower Trail. Okay, you definitely want to video this. This is like an iconic Vedder mountain. All right, we're at one of the kind of main obstacles you see a lot on YouTube, so of course we're going to overdo it as well. This is part of the radio tower run that we're here. So you can see kind of coming through this area. We've got this rock here that people have to navigate around. You can see where there's lots of rubber, something to look for if you're trying to scout a particular trail out and where people end up driving. You can always look for the black rubber on the rocks. You can look for areas where people have potentially had some bottoming out issues, right? Some rub marks, things like that. And coming down through here, there's a few different options. Obviously, as you come down, sticking to the right, a little more straightforward, or sorry, the left's a little more straightforward. Here, you got a pretty decent drop off the face of this rock. And then you've got a couple of lines, easier down to the left again, a little bit more challenging over there. On the right, potential for needing some rock sliders, and then working our way down to the lookout of the radio tower. So we're going to make our way down this obstacle and continue on our way.
Hello. He's trying to find a place to turn around so he can get back down here, but he might be driving for a while, because I don't remember any places that he, or we went down, so I might be standing here for a while. Yeah. Time to go on a little adventure, because I cannot hear him and do not see him. Well, obviously, since there isn't much places to turn around, so I'm just gonna go a little up the trail and see if he can, or if I can see him. You know, I don't actually understand why I didn't get picked. Like, he just stopped and then I got in the Jeep, but, you know. Look! Civilization! I actually found a spot to turn around. It's kind of crazy. Oh, camera's getting wet. You made it back!
So for the viewers, when you come up the obstacle at the radio tower, unless you have a very short vehicle, you got to drive almost up to where we stopped at the hairpin to look at the section, which is probably close to a good kilometer and a bit before you can turn around, and that's on the road. So
Yeah.
unless you can turn around on a 10-foot wide section, you don't get to turn around for quite a while.
I was like, why didn't you pick me up? That might have been the smarter thing to do. I was like, why didn't you just stop, let me hike up to you a little bit, get in, and then we can
I
turn
just
around
didn't
together.
think we'd have to go that far.
I knew that there wasn't many turnaround spots, so...
Well, there's less than a few. There's like almost none.
There's like, the turnaround spot that you went to wasn't even a turnaround spot.
No. It was the middle of the road.
Well, that was at least like 5 minutes of me just standing there like,
Yeah.
Jimmy's gonna get me. This is literally the best. If any opportunity has come across, this is the opportunity right now.
Yeah.
This is the time to do it, Jimmy. I don't have any food, don't have any water, only have one GoPro, that's it.
That's it.